Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hoovy186 back again with another video. And today, the Wii U's price and release date has been released, at least for the United States. And I'm just here to talk about it and kind of give my final thoughts on the Wii U. Now, I do have other videos, kind of talking about the Wii U, but since everything's now out in the open, I don't know. I don't think they've released the specs, the official specs. I don't know, and I mean, frankly, it doesn't really matter. I don't really even care anyway. But now that everything else is out in the open, I might as well talk about it. Well, first off, they do have two versions of the system. They're gonna have a $300 model, which is the basic model, and they have the I think they call it the premium model. Which is 350. It comes with a 32 gig. It comes with 32 gigs, which is better, definitely better. And they also have give you this. I'm reading the information right now. From IGN right now. So let me see here. They also come with a Nintendo Network premium subscription. It's supposed to give you like a discount on games bought online and stuff like that. They didn't talk much about the Nintendo Network from what I've been hearing, because I didn't watch the what do you call it? I didn't watch the conference or whatever, because I was playing Tekken Tag 2. So I didn't watch it, but apparently, according to BG's video, they didn't really talk about it. So I'll just take his word for it, I guess. But let me see what else here. Let me see. All right. Well, I'm looking at I was actually looking at the list of launch title games. Obviously, the big surprise that came out was that Bayonetta 2 was coming out exclusively for the Wii U, and that's a smart fucking move. That's a smart move. You know what I mean? Like, cause I've never played Bayonetta, but I hear a lot of people say good things about it. I know BG doesn't like it, but I hear a lot of people say good things about it, and Nintendo is actually publishing this new one. So that's a smart move. I think Nintendo should do more of this. I think they're also publishing the new version of Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge, and the game actually looks more like what Ninja Gaiden should be. I don't know if the overall game is gonna be good. You know what I mean? Because you don't know, but it definitely looks better. Not so much looks as far as graphics. I can't really tell, but it definitely has more of the essence of what Ninja Gaiden should be about. So that's actually pretty good. Overall, however, I'm looking at the list of games that are supposed to be around the launch window, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not impressed at all. Like the only game that I really want to play, I can play on my PS3, and everything else just doesn't interest me at all, to be honest with you. I'm just looking. I see a bunch of casual games. The Nintendo stuff, obviously. And even the Nintendo stuff don't even interest me. Like, there's no way I want to play Nintendo Land, new Super Mario Bros. U. I don't want to play that. Sing Party, Lego City Undercover, Wii U Fit. Yeah, suck a dick on that. Some Game & Wario. I don't know. Pikmin 3, I'm not interested in. The Wonderful 100, which used to be called P100, I think. I don't know, but I'm not interested in that either. Like, I mean, the games. I'm looking at the games, and I'm not impressed. I'm just not impressed with these launch titles. And whatever, man. Like, it is what it is. I think the price point, I think is I was talking to a GameStop employee when I was getting Tekken Tag 2, and he was saying that they'll release it for $250. I said $300, so technically I was right, even though they do have a $350 model. I don't think the price is bad at all. To be honest with you, I kind of expected that from a new from a new next gen console that would cost that much this much. Now I predicted it that if it costs $250, then Sony and Microsoft would do a price cut on their systems. But I mean, they still could, but now they don't really have to. You know what I mean? It just basically is all it is now is just figuring out whether or not if they want to do it or not. They don't really have to. I mean, because if the Wii U was only $250, then there's no doubt they would have to cut the price. That just kind of makes sense. Business wise, it seems to make more sense, but they don't really have to now. So whatever. How do I think the Wii U is going to do at launch? I think it'll do fine. Like, all Nintendo launches have been successful as far as at least as far as what I'm concerned. You know what I mean? Like even with the 3DS, people like Nintendo was like, oh, it's not what we expected, but fuck, I mean, the Vita haven't even sold what the 3DS sold at launch. So I don't know. I think the launch window, I think, for Nintendo is going to be good. The thing is, what's going to happen afterwards? Because I personally don't think tablet controls are going to have the same effect, the same impact that motion controls had. I just don't buy it. And considering that this tablet controller from Nintendo is limited compared to tablets that you can get from Sony or the iPad and all the other stuff, I just don't see it as a big incentive to buy the system. I just don't see it. What's going to be important is the third party. Because obviously all the Nintendo drones are going to buy it anyway. You know what I mean? They already got their ticket stamped. They're buying this thing, and I'm sure the kids, some of the kids are going to buy it too, which is fine. With the parents buying it for the kid, which is fine. The thing is that can this system get the quote hardcore gamer? And I think it can, simply because if the Nintendo Network is what it's cracked up to be, the progression of Nintendo games would be to have the game play online. Have F-Zero play online, Star Fox, maybe probably like a better online experience for Mario Kart, and definitely for Smash Brothers. I mean, like, that's the progression. I think a lot of hardcore gamers would get into that. It's just that, will the third party support the system once the next Xbox and next PlayStation comes out? That's the big question, and that's something that Nintendo needs to address. And we'll see what happens. I'm not buying one on launch. I don't buy consoles at launch. The only thing I've ever really bought at launch was the Vita. And that's because they had the games that I wanted for it. So like I said before, I'm not impressed with the launch window. The launch window for the Wii U is fucking terrible. This is just my opinion. So don't get ass hurt when I say this, Nintendo drones. I'm not impressed with this list at all. It's not. It doesn't excite me. That doesn't mean that they can have good stuff in the future. Obviously, the games I was talking about, prior, they are coming out with some of the Nintendo games, and plus with the Nintendo Network hopefully being good, it kind of just gives a fresh feel on these type of games, that you can play these games online against people and shit like that. Just play like with a good online experience, something at the very least similar to PlayStation Network. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's really all I have to say about the Wii U. We'll see what happens, man. I obviously, I may not be a fan of Nintendo, but I don't want to see the company fail or anything like that. I don't want to see the system not sell. I just want the system to be good, so that it would convince me to buy one, at least down the line. So that's really all I have to say. This is Hoovy186. I'm out.